Hi, my name is Jonathan, and I want to do this vlog about what is Jesus Christ really like. I want to answer that because I personally know Jesus Christ as a person. Jesus Christ is my best friend, and I know Jesus like anyone else would know a close friend. Jesus Christ has been my best friend for 22 years now, and Jesus Christ is emphatically real. I want to emphasize that. I know that Jesus Christ is real. He is definitely alive. I want to share with people who may be misinformed about what Jesus Christ is like, or who may be curious about what Jesus Christ was like when he was here on earth. I want to share this because I personally know Jesus Christ one-on-one. He is my best friend. I know him as a person, like anyone else would know a friend. I know one-on-one Jesus Christ. Like, I know the most important person that ever lived in history, Jesus Christ. I personally know him. And the creator of the universe. I know the creator of the universe. So, like, I want to share that with people, like, in case you're curious about what Jesus Christ is really like. I want to share that because Jesus Christ is my best friend. I know him personally. And, like, I don't want to, like, I'm not doing this as an evangelical trip. But, like, and I don't want to, like, cite the Bible. I don't want to give, like, the Bible, like, show the Bible, what Jesus Christ is like, you know, cite scripture or whatever, because the Bible, in the end, the Bible is just a book. Okay? Jesus Christ speaks to me through the Bible, personally. He personally speaks to me through the Bible. It's one way he speaks to me, but, like, still the Bible is just a book. And I don't want to cite, like, dogma or, like, church teaching, because that is, like, secondhand information. And you can't get to know a person through secondhand information. So, like, anyway, I just want to, like, cite, like, 5 things about Jesus Christ that I have, after 22 years of knowing Jesus Christ personally, I want people to know about Jesus. Okay, I think that's fair. Okay. First of all, how I've known, the first thing about Jesus Christ that I want people to know is that, like, after 22 years of getting to know Jesus Christ personally, Jesus Christ is very progressive. He is a very radically progressive person. That's how I've come to know Jesus. Like, it took me years to get to know this about Jesus, him being like a radically progressive person, because Jesus isn't pushy. He's not an opinionated person. I do not know Jesus is a pushy or opinionated person. And so Jesus does not push an agenda to people. Jesus Christ, in the end, Jesus Christ does not care about what you believe. He doesn't care about this. He cares about your heart. He cares about your heart, so he doesn't care about what you believe. And, like, at least in America, a lot of Christians are conservatives. But Jesus Christ does not show favoritism. He genuinely loves every single person. He genuinely loves conservatives. But, like, Jesus Christ works through people, but he doesn't necessarily endorse what a person believes. So Jesus Christ does love conservatives genuinely. I mean, he works through all kinds of people, but he doesn't endorse what a person believes. He cares about a person's heart. He doesn't care about this, what you believe. But in the end, like, the core of Jesus Christ is radically progressive. That's how I've come to know Jesus, is like, he's a radically progressive person. I'm like, I want to get to know Jesus. That's one reason why he's my best friend, because he's a radical progressive. So, I mean, that's a surprise for a lot of people. about Jesus Christ being radically progressive. And the second thing about Jesus Christ that I've come to know about him personally is that his chief emotion is pain and brokenness. Like, Jesus Christ goes through like a wide range of emotions. He's full of joy. Jesus Christ celebrates when a person goes through something good in their life. He is so full of joy, and he loves it when a person goes. He just celebrates with every single person when they go through something that they just enjoy about their life. And Jesus rarely, from what I experience about Jesus, he rarely experiences anger, as we know anger. Like Jesus is passionate for justice. He is passionate about justice, but I think that's different than anger. But so he rarely expresses anger. But like after 22 years of getting to know Jesus, he is a very broken person. That's how I know Jesus. He experiences a wide range of emotions, but like his chief emotion is brokenness. He's often very sad about the pain that people experience. He is very broken about just all the pain in the world. And that is, I don't fully understand that, because, people often ask, like, how could a good God let all these bad things happen to people? And, like, me knowing Jesus as, like, this broken person, he's so broken about the pain that people go through. I don't understand that. Like, he's this all-powerful God, and I don't understand why he cannot intervene with all this pain in the world. Like, I don't know. I do not know the answer to that. But, like, because I know Jesus Christ as just what he chiefly experiences is brokenness and pain. Out of all the things out of all the emotions he experiences. So I don't know how to reconcile that. So yeah. So okay, the third thing that I want to share with people, that what Jesus Christ is like, is he is extremely gentle. He's an extremely gentle person. I mean, Jesus Christ is an all-powerful God, but he's like this extremely gentle person. He doesn't, he's not pushy, like I said. But Jesus, when he speaks to you very gently. Like, when he wants you to do something, he'll let you know what he wants you to do very gently. So you really cannot have a relationship with Jesus if you are an impatient person, because Jesus Christ is so gentle. So like, if you want to know what Jesus wants you to do or to hear his voice, you have to slow down. That's like the most important thing in having a relationship with Jesus, is just to slow down, because Jesus Christ is so gentle. That's one thing I've gotten to know Jesus as. Jesus is very gentle. That's one thing I personally know about Jesus Christ. Like, the fourth thing I know about Jesus Christ is Jesus has this amazing sense of humor. This is something that I have only discovered within the last couple of years. I think it's related to how progressive Jesus Christ is, because Jesus is so accepting of people. He just radically accepts every single human being. So I think that's what in relation to his sense of humor. It's like Jesus does not have this mocking sense of humor. It's this loving sense of humor. Hard to explain, but like, whatever we go through in our lives, everything's going to be okay with what we go through. So I think that's in relation to Jesus Christ's sense of humor, is that we can just be laid back about what we go through in life. That's how I understand Jesus Christ's sense of humor, is that we can laugh about what we go through in life. We can laugh about every single human being, what they go through in life, because everything's going to be okay. Alright? I mean, there's a plan. I guess there's a plan for everything. So that's how I have come to know Jesus Christ, as having this amazing sense of humor. So like everything I go through in life, I laugh about now, because now that I've known Jesus Christ, everything's funny. All right, everything I go through that's painful is funny, because I know everything will be okay. So how to explain? But like, okay, the last thing I want to share about, because I don't want this vlog to get too long. The last thing I want to tell you about Jesus Christ is that He has, how I've come to know Him, He has this deep love for children. Like Jesus Christ does not show favoritism, but like the needs of children, He gives more weight to the needs of children than He does to the needs of adults. And like the prayers of children are like more important to Jesus Christ. Like He is more quick to answer those prayers. Like the prayers of children weigh more on Jesus Christ's heart than the prayers of adults, even though He doesn't show favoritism. So that's how I've come to know Jesus Christ. He loves children. So like one thing I want to warn you about is that if you ever hurt a child, like Jesus Christ, He never expresses anger, but this is like one of the few times He does express anger is when someone hurts a child. He's like, I don't want to say rage, but like He seeks justice for children. And like Jesus Christ, most of the time He forgives and forgets. Like He will forgive you and just forget about something you do bad. But like in regards to someone hurting a child, this is the one time I know that Jesus can forgive you if you seek forgiveness, but He will never forget. If you hurt a child, Jesus Christ will never forget that. He will seek justice for that child. So those are like 5 things I want to share quickly about how I know personally Jesus Christ. He's my best friend, and after 22 years of knowing Him, talking to Him, and Him speaking to me, these are a few things I know who Jesus Christ is personally, what Jesus Christ is like as a person. And if by any chance you think I'm delusional, like me saying I personally know Jesus Christ, I personally know God, He speaks to me, I talk to Him. If you think I'm delusional, then I'm going to say it's your loss. Okay, I mean, I'm telling you that Jesus Christ is alive, He is a real, and if you just say, well, I mean, it's your loss in the end. If you think that's delusional, if you think that's just something fake, or something that results of brainwashing, it's your loss, okay? But like Jesus Christ is the most important person in your life, and He does love you very much. So that's all I wanted to share. Like right now I'm gonna go see the midnight showing of the movie Hunger Games, which I'm really excited about. So I don't know what I said, but God bless you and have a good night. Thank you.